Hi guys, I hope you're all well. I thought I'd just come on here and have a little chat with you. I've come outside because it's just so vital right now to get some fresh air when you can and enjoy a bit of nature. You probably can hear cars, which is crazy to me that there's still cars about. I know some people have to get the groceries and stuff, but oh, there we go, it's quiet now. But it's crazy that there seems to still be quite a lot of traffic where I am, but I don't know because I haven't been out the house, but from what I can hear. But it's really important to get outside if you have a garden or if you can get out in some way, just to see the beauty of nature and see the beauty of the world still, and just to realize that we're still so lucky despite everything that is going on, despite the freedom that is seemingly being taken away from us, because the bigger picture is all of this and the beauty that surrounds us and everything else is within us. So it's so important. And I had another challenge, so obviously we're all having the same challenge right now with, sorry about that sound you may hear, it's not in my garden, someone's obviously doing some work. I think it might even be next door. But I wanted to keep flowing with this message. So I had another challenge the other day, and I know we're all dealing with challenges right now, the same challenge, but maybe in all different kinds of ways with the whole global situation right now. And within that, I then had another challenge, and mine was that my body just couldn't cope with being up, and I was having this thing called autonomic dysreflexia, which is where my body's in pain but I can't feel it. So there'll be consequences in terms of, like, my body will then begin to like sweat and be very uncomfortable, and it's actually really dangerous if you don't stop the symptoms of autonomic dysreflexia. So I was then forced to get in bed, which relieved pressure from my body, which is what the issue was. And in that moment in time when I was just laid in bed, and I was only had to spend a few hours in bed for a few days, but in that moment in time I was thinking, wow, I've even taken for granted the fact that I'm free to roam around my house, like in my wheelchair, without pain. I've been grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head, but I haven't been grateful for the fact that, and acknowledged my body for all it does for me. All it does despite anything. And you know, and I was really humbled, and it just made me think, wow, I'm grateful that that kind of happened. So I began to realize that when I'm up and even just in my house, I'm just still so grateful, and that I can still create, and I can still share a message, and I can still do all the things that I wish I could do inside my home. It's not all about going outward, it's about bringing everything inward and going within ourselves, and laying in bed for those hours, not being able to get up physically. It was just a moment for me to just acknowledge how my body does get me through each day, and how your body gets you through each day. We are so lucky to be here, and with these challenges we've given lessons. And so now I'm grateful for the fact that I have this beautiful little garden. I'm grateful for the fact that I have a house and food in my cupboards and fridge. But I'm also grateful for my body for getting me through all that it's got me through. This vessel that we're in, this body that we're in, is what has given us this human experience. And we are a soul. That is mainly who we are. But this body helps us to experience this human experience. And sometimes it's difficult to think, it's sometimes difficult to comprehend that challenges happen. Without the challenges, we wouldn't be having a human experience. And so really, the human experience is necessary, and the challenges are necessary in order to grow, in order to enhance who we are, and in order to reach our destiny and to really align with who we truly are. And so now I'm out of bed and up and grateful the sun is shining, and I'm out here enjoying it. Whereas the other day I had to leave the sunshine and go in bed and just lay there and be. But in those moments where we have to just be, it humbles you and brings you back down to earth and brings you into alignment. It's like it's forcing you to be in alignment. Now, don't wait for those things to happen to you in order to be grateful. Don't wait for a challenge to arise to question things and challenge yourself. You can do that yourself. You can show gratitude towards yourself, towards your loved ones, towards everything in your world. Now, you don't need to wait until something bad happens or something seemingly bad happens. We are living through real testing times, But it's up to us if we see them as testing times or if we see them as tools in order for us to grow. This is a collective lesson. This is a collective lesson that everyone is going through. This is a moment in history that we'll look back on and see, well, did I learn something in this time, or did I not? And I think it's a great time to move into your power and stand in your power and know what you want out of life and connect with your divine feminine and divine masculine and be you. You know, I was talking to a friend earlier about spirituality and how there's, you know, spirituality does not have to look a certain way. That's something I've thought of, and when I was having a conversation with my friend as well. You don't have to be typically spiritual to be spiritual. I believe the most spiritual thing you can do is be yourself. When you're yourself and you love exactly who you are, it's the most spiritual thing you can be, because you are connected with the universe and your true higher self and your true self, and that's all that matters. Just being you, because you have a gift to bring to this world. You're here for Mother Earth. Like, you have something to give. We all do. Now it's just up to us to recognise that, and it's up to us to start to love ourselves. And when we truly love ourselves, we are our true self. There's no need to apologise for who we are. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for your gifts. Be grateful for the lessons, and be grateful for what you have to give, because we're here all for a reason and we all have different purposes. It's just up to us to find that purpose. And I believe mine is to spread a message of hope and light. I believe mine is to help you get through the dark times and realise your worth. And with this little message of the extra challenges of me being then restricted to just my room, in my bedroom, and just my bed, it humbles me to be able to come outside and wheel my wheelchair. I'm grateful that I can move my arms. I mean, I can't move my legs, but I'm not going to think about what I can't do. I'm going to think about what I can do. So if you can move all of your body right now to show that gratitude, and just know that you are amazing just as you are, and that love really is all that matters, and loving yourself first is what counts. So just take every day as it comes and just step into your power of being yourself. If you would like to ask me any questions or would like any advice, if there's any topics that you'd like me to talk about, please leave them in the comments below, and I will speak to you soon. It's a full moon tonight, so I think it's a super moon tonight. It's the biggest one of 2020, so wow, amazing. My sister got down my old telescope yesterday from the loft. I bought it like 10 years ago, and she got an amazing picture of the moon last night, so maybe tonight or tomorrow it'll still be a full moon tomorrow, I believe. I may look at it through the telescope tomorrow, because tonight I'm just gonna connect with the moon and feel what I need to feel. I bought myself 2 singing bowls and they arrived, and I need to play with them because I need to connect with them. They're amazing. I've got my crystals outside already. They're ready for the moon. They've been connecting with the sun. They've been absorbing the sunlight, but you know, the full moon energy is just gonna activate them even more. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Get outside if you can. If there's, you know, even just open a window. And if you're feeling a bit hard on yourself right now, give yourself some love and give yourself some time. Treat yourself how you would treat a friend, and just try and connect with who you really are. I'll speak to you soon.